Over 60? 4 nuts you must eat, and 4 you should never touch. Did you know that the types of nuts you choose can dramatically affect your heart, brain, and overall health after 60? It might surprise you, but studies show that eating the wrong nuts could raise your risk of heart disease by nearly 50%, and that number climbs even higher with age. This isn't just internet hype. It's supported by research from the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, which found that certain nuts can spark inflammation, raise blood pressure, and even accelerate memory decline. The truth is that some of the most popular nuts in people's pantries might be silently undermining their health. But don't worry, today we'll separate the heroes from the troublemakers. You'll discover 4 powerful nuts that help protect your heart, bones, and brain, and 4 that might quietly do more harm than good. Stay with me until the end, because the last one we'll talk about is a common nut that can actually interfere with medications many older adults take every day. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to Senior Health Vitality. By joining our community, you'll get regular tips, advice, and proven strategies to stay healthy, strong, and full of energy every day. Let's begin with the good ones, starting with almonds. When it comes to supporting strong bones and overall vitality after 60, almonds are a clear winner. They're packed with calcium, magnesium, and vitamin E, 3 nutrients that work together to strengthen bones, regulate heart rhythm, and protect cells from oxidative stress. Just 1 handful of almonds provides about 97 milligrams of calcium, enough to make a meaningful difference for bone maintenance. Magnesium helps move that calcium into your bones where it belongs, while preventing it from settling in arteries, where it can cause stiffness and raise the risk of heart disease. Almonds also contain monounsaturated fats, the same kind found in olive oil, known for lowering LDL cholesterol and supporting healthy circulation. On top of that, they offer fiber that aids digestion and helps relieve constipation, a common issue among older adults. Researchers at Tufts University even found that regular almond intake helps defend brain cells from oxidative damage, which may help preserve memory. For best results, eat almonds with the skin on, since the skin carries antioxidants called flavonoids that enhance vitamin E's effect. If chewing whole almonds feels hard, opt for sliced almonds or unsweetened almond butter. They deliver the same nutrients in a softer form. Almonds are small but mighty allies for seniors, protecting bones, the heart, and the mind. Next up are walnuts, true champions for brain health. It's no coincidence that they look like tiny brains. They're rich in alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fat that keeps brain cell membranes flexible and supports smooth communication between neurons. Since those connections weaken naturally with age, yellow becomes especially valuable. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who ate walnuts daily for 8 weeks improved their cognitive flexibility and processing speed. Walnuts are also loaded with polyphenol, powerful plant antioxidants that can cross the blood-brain barrier and reduce inflammation associated with cognitive decline. They even contain natural melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep, which tends to decline with age. A small handful before bed can help you relax and rest more deeply. Beyond brain benefits, walnuts improve heart health through arginine, an amino acid that enhances blood vessel function and supports healthy circulation. Because they're high in natural oils, store walnuts in the fridge to keep them fresh. 7 to 9 halves per day are enough. Their slightly bitter taste comes from antioxidants, proof that nature's medicine doesn't always taste sweet, but it certainly works. For seniors seeking sharper memory, calmer inflammation, and a stronger heart, walnuts truly deliver. Now let's talk about pistachios, the little green gems that are often underestimated. Pistachios are excellent for maintaining healthy blood pressure and eye health, 2 concerns that become more significant with age. They're naturally low in sodium and high in potassium, which helps balance fluid levels and supports kidney function. Just 1 serving provides about 285 milligrams of potassium, making pistachios ideal for counteracting sodium retention, a common problem that raises blood pressure in older adults. Studies show that eating a handful of pistachios daily can lower systolic blood pressure by up to 5 points, an effect comparable to some mild blood pressure medications. They're also rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, the same antioxidants that protect the eyes from age-related macular degeneration. Because they're softer than most nuts, pistachios are easier on sensitive teeth or dentures, and if you buy them in the shell, the act of shelling slows you down, helping control portion size. The ideal amount is around 49 kernels, roughly an ounce per day. Unsalted or lightly salted versions are best to avoid excess sodium. Pistachios are delicious, easy to eat, and full of nutrients that protect your heart and vision. Now, we have Brazil nuts, one of the most potent natural sources of selenium on Earth. Selenium is essential for thyroid health, which governs metabolism, mood, and energy levels. As we age, the thyroid often becomes less efficient, leading to fatigue or weight gain. Just one Brazil nut provides more than your daily selenium requirement, making it a convenient way to support thyroid function naturally. Selenium also acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting nerve cells and reducing inflammation throughout the body. That means Brazil nuts can help support memory, cognitive clarity, and even cardiovascular health. However, moderation is key. Too much selenium can cause toxicity, leading to nausea, hair loss, or nerve issues, so 1 or 2 nuts a day is enough. Their creamy texture makes them easy to chew, and they blend perfectly into oatmeal, smoothies, or snacks. For seniors, Brazil nuts are a small yet mighty daily addition for maintaining thyroid balance, brain protection, and strong immunity, all in one bite. Now, let's move to the nuts you should be cautious about, starting with peanuts. While many people think of peanuts as harmless, they're not technically nuts, they're legumes. And that matters because peanuts are more prone to contamination by aflatoxins, toxins produced by molds that can grow during storage. Over time, consuming high amounts may harm the liver and increase the risk of certain cancers. Older adults are particularly vulnerable because the body's ability to declines with age. Peanuts are also rich in omega-6 fatty acids, which, in excess, can trigger inflammation if not balanced by omega-3s. For seniors dealing with arthritis, joint pain, or inflammatory conditions, that's bad news. To make things worse, most peanut products are processed with added oils, salt, and sugar. These additions can raise blood pressure and blood sugar, contributing to metabolic issues. So while an occasional handful won't cause harm, making peanuts a daily snack isn't ideal after 60. There are healthier, safer nut choices that offer all the crunch without the risks. Next are cashews, smooth, creamy, and delicious, but not without downsides for older adults. Cashews have more carbohydrates than most nuts and a relatively high glycemic index, meaning they can raise blood sugar levels faster. That's a concern for the 1 in 4 seniors living with diabetes or prediabetes. Cashews also contain oxalates, natural compounds that can interfere with calcium absorption and, in high amounts, promote kidney stones. Since kidney function tends to decline with age, that's a risk worth avoiding. Furthermore, most cashews are roasted in oil and heavily salted, adding unnecessary sodium and fats that can stress the heart and blood vessels. Occasional use is fine, but relying on cashews daily could contribute to blood sugar instability and kidney discomfort. Better to enjoy them as a treat, not a staple, especially when more balanced nuts are available. Then come macadamia nuts, often seen as a luxury snack, but not the best option for everyday use, especially after 60. Macadamias are extremely calorie-dense. Just a small handful contains over 200 calories, mostly from fat. While they do offer some healthy fats, they're also high in saturated fat, which raises LDL cholesterol and increases heart disease risk. For older adults, carrying even a few extra pounds can worsen joint pain, diabetes, and blood pressure. Because macadamias are rich and buttery, it's easy to overeat them before realizing how many calories you've consumed. They're also quite hard, which can cause discomfort for those with dental issues or dentures. Additionally, their high-fat content can be tough on the gallbladder, leading to bloating or digestive discomfort. While macadamias aren't inherently toxic, moderation is crucial. They're better enjoyed occasionally than daily. If heart health and weight management are priorities, lighter nuts like almonds or pistachios are smarter options. And finally, pine nuts. These small, buttery seeds are popular in salads and pesto, but they come with some hidden risks for older adults. One issue is pine nut syndrome, a condition where eating pine nuts triggers a metallic or bitter taste that can last for days or even weeks. For seniors, that can reduce appetite and make eating less enjoyable, which may lead to unintentional weight loss or malnutrition. Pine nuts are also highly perishable because they contain delicate polyunsaturated fats that oxidize easily when exposed to air or heat. Once rancid, these fats can actually promote inflammation instead of reducing it. On top of that, certain compounds in pine nuts may interfere with how the body metabolizes medications, particularly those for blood pressure, cholesterol, or arthritis, potentially reducing their effectiveness. Considering how common medication use is after 60, this interaction can be significant. While pine nuts add flavor to dishes, they're best used sparingly and not as a daily snack. As you can see, even small choices like which nuts you snack on can make a real difference after 60. The right ones, almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts, help strengthen bones, protect the brain, and support a healthy heart. The wrong ones, peanuts, cashews, macadamias, and pine nuts, can quietly work against your health through toxins, inflammation, or poor nutrient balance. Making smart swaps in your pantry can keep your body stronger, your mind sharper, and your energy steadier as the years go by. Now I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed how certain nuts affect your body? Do some give you energy while others cause discomfort? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might help someone else make better choices, too. If you found this helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more science-backed tips to stay healthy, active, and independent after 60. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.